Sorry.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rooty Hill RSL for this wonderful and special event. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge that we are on Durrock land here today, and I pay my respects to the Durrock elders and thank them for the custodianship of the land. My name is Edmund Atala, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all to this evening. I would also like to thank the Filipino Friends Parade welcoming me as part of tonight's special event. As a local councillor, I'm proud of the fact that our city, the Blacktown local government area, hosts a large population from the Filipino background. Filipinos make up 5.9% of the Blacktown local government area total population, which is the largest among the culturally and linguistically diverse groups.
No, I'm sorry. I need to take your seats now.
Before I acknowledge a number of special guests, I wish to advise that the Prime Minister will be coming around later on to take group photos with you. Can I please ask all guests to remain in their seats for this photo-taking opportunity. Also, there are official photographers here tonight, and for those who are social media fanatics, on your table there's a number of
I do need you to take your seats. Guys, I need you to take your seats,
you can use about promoting tonight's event. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's gathering hosts a number of special guests which I would like to acknowledge. From our Federal Labor Parliamentary Party, and again, I acknowledge a good friend of Western Sydney and no stranger to this venue, our special guest of honour, the Prime Minister of Australia, the Honourable Kevin Rudd, Federal Member for Griffiths. Please give him a Western Sydney welcome. I also acknowledge our very own and hard-working Federal Member, the Honourable Ed Husick, MP, Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister, Parliamentary Secretary for Broadband, Federal Member for Chifley. Ed is also joined tonight by his wife, Ms. Bridget Philly. Also acknowledge the Honourable David Bradbury, MP, Assistant Treasurer, Minister for Competition Policy and Consumer Affairs, Minister Assisting for Deregulation, Minister Assisting for Financial Services and Superannuation, and the Federal Member for Lindsay. You've got a big job there, David. Acknowledge the Honourable Dr. Mike Kelly, AM, Minister for Defence Material, Federal Member for Edinburgh. Also acknowledge our other local MP, Ms. Michelle Rowland, the Federal Member for Greenway. Acknowledging the Honourable Doug Cameron, Parliamentary Secretary for Housing and Homelessness. And we have with us tonight three of our Labor candidates. The Labor candidate for Macquarie, Mr. Susan Templeman, the Labor candidate for Mitchell, Mr. Andrew Punch, and the Labor candidate for Bennelong, Mr. Jason Yatsen Lee. From our State Parliamentary Party, can I acknowledge the Honourable Nathan Rees, former Premier, Shadow Minister for Police and Emergency Services, and Shadow Minister for the Arts, and the Member for Toongabbie. Also acknowledge the Honourable Richard Amery, State Member for Mount Druitt,